Hi my friends, we welcome back you on this 6th day of this handwriting analysis boot camp, and in today's boot camp what you're going to learn some of the handwriting techniques which also boost confidence, organization skills, improve grades, concentration ability and self-esteem of the kids. And it sounds hard to believe, but it can be achieved through a simple process that a specialist calls grapho-practiced, and based on the idea that healthy writing equals healthy thinking. And children's lives are influenced by their family and the school environment. And if child has a difficult family or a school life, and with a little chance of living to go anywhere else, and the objectivity to understand their situation, and it is very difficult to understand their emotions.
Kids are less able to express their emotions than adults, mostly because they do not know how to seek help from others. Handwriting analysis can help understand, gain insight into what a child is experiencing. It's important to understand children's inner lives to try help them with their difficulties, to make up what they crave for and stop making them miserable.
Now, at this crucial stage of a person's development, grapho practice can act as a guide to ensure more health and balanced development. Children's handwriting is prone to change, and it is not developed into a fixed and determined style. Changes alone can give you a clue as to child's progress, and the rules of handwriting analysis can be applied at any age. So let's get to know more about this trait.
Now, let me share with you a few tips on how to increase the memory power, the self-confidence and the concentration level of a child. The simple changes, it seems, can make all the difference. Now, if a child's handwriting is too very large, something like this. Making it small would increase the concentration level of a child. Making it small, something like this, would increase the concentration level of a child. The second one would be, just look at your child's T-bar, how he crosses his T-bar. Whether he crosses too very low or whether he crosses in between. Now, crossing a child's T-bar high on top, this would increase the self-confidence of a child. Now, the next one would be the M's and N's. Just look at your child's M's and N's, how he writes his M's and N's. Whether he writes it in a round shape, whether he sharpens it, or whether he writes in a wedge shape. Now, all of us are taught to write this pattern in our school days, just because, during the time of Britishers, they wanted us to work as slaves, That's the reason all of us were taught to write these pattern M's and N's. Now, if you go back to Germany, Germans are taught to write their M's and N's too very sharp, just as a needle pointed M's and N's. That's the reason even today, Germany has the highest per capita scientists in their country even today. Now, to increase the grasping ability of your child, start making him write his M's and N's sharp, like this. The next one would be the I dots. Now, you must have seen various people writing various types of I dots. Some people, place their I dot here. Some people place their I dot here. Some people, have a, jabby I dot like this. Now, the right way or the perfect way of writing the I dot is something like this. Placing it too very close to the stem and a perfect I dot. This increases the memory power and the attentive to detail in a child. So now, let me put all this in a nutshell form and tell you what is what. Now, making your handwriting too very small, making your handwriting or your child's handwriting too very small, this would increase the concentration level of a child. Now, placing your T-bar high on top or crossing your T-bar high on top, this would increase the self-confidence of a child. making his or her M's and N's sharp. This would increase the grasping capacity of a child, and placing the eye dots close to the stem and a perfect eye dot would increase the memory and the attentive to detail in a child.
And all these things have been implemented. I can assure you, your children can get a very good grades.
And if all these things are practiced under guidance of a graphotherapist, this would work much better for your child. And this is what I wanted to share in today's boot camp. And in tomorrow's boot camp, we will be teaching you on the most talked about topic, that is the relationship issue, and how you can have a long lasting relationship with your boyfriends or girlfriends. Now signing off right now, this is Ravina and Manish. See ya, bye bye.